dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever.
Mike Tyson, a name that brings fear, excitement, and respect. He wasn't just a boxer, he was a force of nature. His punches were so powerful that his opponents were scared before even stepping into the ring. But Tyson's life isn't just about winning fights. It's about rising from nothing, reaching the top, losing it all, and then fighting his way back. How did scandals, prison, and bad decisions nearly destroy him, and where is he now? Stay with us as we uncover the unbelievable journey of the baddest man on the planet, a man who refused to stay down. If you love stories about legendary figures, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an epic story. Mike Tyson was born on June 30th, 1966, in Brooklyn, New York, into a life of struggle. His neighborhood was full of crime, and he faced bullying from a young age. With no father around, his mother did her best to raise him and his siblings. But life was tough. Tyson turned to the streets for survival, getting into fights and committing petty crimes. By the time he was 13, he had been arrested more than 30 times. His future seemed dark, with no clear way out. But everything changed when he was sent to a juvenile detention center. There, he met a man who would change his life forever, Cus D'Amato, a legendary boxing trainer. D'Amato saw something special in Tyson: unmatched power, speed, and aggression. He took him in, not just as a trainer, but as a mentor and father figure. Under D'Amato's guidance, Tyson learned more than just boxing. He learned discipline, strategy, and mental strength. With his new skills and mindset, he quickly became a rising star in the boxing world. Tyson was no longer just another troubled kid. He was on his way to becoming one of the greatest fighters in history. At just 18 years old, Mike Tyson turned professional, and the boxing world had never seen anything like him. His speed, power, and aggression were on another level. He didn't just win fights, he destroyed his opponents. Some were knocked out in the first round, and a few didn't even last a minute. His punches were so powerful that many fighters were already defeated in their minds before they even stepped into the ring. Then came the moment that made history. On November 22, 1986, at only 20 years old, Tyson faced Trevor Berbick for the WBC heavyweight title. In just the second round, Tyson delivered a brutal knockout, making him the youngest heavyweight champion ever. But he wasn't done. He went on to win the WBA and IBF titles, unifying the belts and becoming the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Tyson's dominance was terrifying. He fought 58 times in his career, winning 50 fights, 44 by knockout. No one could handle his power. Fans loved him, and opponents feared him. It seemed like Tyson was unstoppable, a true force of nature in the boxing world. But little did he know, his biggest battles were yet to come. At the height of his career, Mike Tyson wasn't just a champion. He was a worldwide sensation. He made over $400 million from boxing, with some fights paying him $30 million or more. But Tyson wasn't just making money, he was spending it like crazy. He lived like a king, buying massive mansions, luxury cars, and even private jets. His garage was filled with Rolls-Royces, Lamborghinis, and Ferraris. But that wasn't the wildest part. He even owned pet tigers. Yes, real tigers that he kept at his home. His jewelry collection was worth millions, and he was always seen wearing huge diamond chains and expensive watches. Tyson's life was full of luxury, fast cars, big parties, and celebrity friends. He was often spotted with Hollywood stars, musicians, and even royalty. Every night was a party, and money seemed like it would never run out. But, as the saying goes, what goes up must come down. Tyson's reckless spending, bad business deals, and personal troubles started catching up with him. The same wealth that once made him feel untouchable was slipping away. Soon, the heavyweight king would face a downfall no one saw coming. Mike Tyson's life took a shocking turn in 1992 when he was convicted of rape and sentenced to 6 years in prison. He served 3 years and was released in 1995, hoping to rebuild his career. He returned to the boxing ring, but things were not the same. His speed, power, and confidence had faded. Then, in 1997, he made one of the most infamous moves in sports history. During his fight with Evander Holyfield, Tyson bit off a piece of Holyfield's ear. The fight ended in disqualification, and Tyson faced a massive scandal that damaged his reputation. As if things weren't bad enough, his financial problems kept growing. He continued spending recklessly on luxury cars, jewelry, and parties. Bad business decisions and lawsuits drained his fortune. Despite making over $400 million in his career, he was deep in debt. By 2003, Tyson filed for bankruptcy, revealing that he owed $23 million. The world was shocked. The man who once had everything, fame, money, and power, had lost it all. Tyson's story seemed to be one of tragedy, but his journey wasn't over yet. He was about to make one of the biggest comebacks in sports history. After his time in prison, Mike Tyson experienced a deep personal transformation. While behind bars, he converted to Islam and found a new sense of purpose. He took the Islamic name Malik Abdulaziz and began learning about faith, discipline, and self-control. Tyson has spoken about how Islam helped him find peace during one of the darkest times in his life. Even after his release, he continued to embrace his faith, often expressing gratitude for the lessons it taught him. He has visited holy sites like Mecca, where he performed Umrah, the Islamic pilgrimage. Although he struggled with his past demons, his faith became a guiding force in his life. After years of struggle, Mike Tyson made a bold decision. He was going to turn his life around. He opened up about his battles with depression, addiction, and losing everything. But instead of staying down, he fought back in a new way. Tyson reinvented himself and proved that he was more than just a boxer. He stepped into Hollywood and won fans over with his acting skills. His appearance in the Hangover movies showed a funny and entertaining side of him that people had never seen before. He even launched a one-man show, Mike Tyson, Undisputed Truth, where he shared his life story in an honest and emotional way. But his biggest success came with business. Tyson entered the cannabis industry and built Tyson Ranch, a multi-million-dollar empire. His brand became one of the most popular in the market, making him wealthy again. The same man who once went bankrupt was now one of the smartest businessmen in the industry. Tyson's story is proof that no matter how many times life knocks you down, you can always get back up. His journey from champion to rock bottom and back to success is nothing short of incredible. Today, Mike Tyson is a completely changed man. He is no longer just a boxer. He is a businessman, a motivational speaker, and even a philanthropist. He talks about mental health, financial wisdom, and the importance of learning from past mistakes. He now inspires people with his life story, showing that change is always possible. But the fighter in him never left. Even at 58 years old, Tyson is making a comeback. He has announced a return to the ring for exhibition fights, proving that age is just a number. He still has the power, the skill, and the determination that made him a legend. Tyson's life is not just about boxing, it's about resilience and redemption. He has fallen many times, but has always risen stronger. His journey proves that no matter how tough life gets, you can always fight back and win again. Do you think Mike Tyson's comeback will be successful? What was the most shocking part of his life for you? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another amazing story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.